Here's one of the greatest lessons that I've been blessed to learn throughout my journey of monk mode, no fap, semen retention, getting off of this pornography addiction, and just really taking control of my life, is that we'll be paying a price, brother. Either ways, we'll be paying a price for anything what we do in life. And so there are two types of prices that we can pay. So the very first one will be the price for us actually being disciplined, doing something that is maybe worthwhile, and just doing the work, which just simply doesn't feel good. It's painful. It's hard. So this is pain number one, and there's pain number two, which is eventually coming from us not doing the actual things, which is coming from regret. And so, hey, Mr. Captain Obvious, you've heard this a trillion times. Okay, and so let me stand on this with a personal story over here, okay? And so back then I thought that I'm just, all good, I'm all set, just because I'm on this path, I'm all covered. And so I just got to realize that I'm not. Just because I'm on this path, just because I'm considering myself in a certain kind of an identity, I'm just not. And so what I've got to realize here is that there's an even greater price, and that price, brothers, is coming from comfort. Let me tell you my personal story. So eventually me, exactly 2 years ago, I began an agency, right? Like a marketing agency. And so back then, I was many skills that I have today that I was lacking back then. So for example, me being able to handle data on a basic level. I mean, like damn Google Sheets and do stuff like that. Like just very super basic things. Most importantly, me not knowing how to sell, me not knowing how to, generate leads eventually, prospects, how to cold call, how to close. And I'm still learning the second one, but I'm progressing. And so the point over here is that I'd be just simply waiting and delaying that decision. I was just like delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, up until the point that one day I was just simply picking up the phone and I just simply started calling. And since that day, I started to learn. Like new possibilities just started to open up in front of myself. And so what I've got to realize is that just because me being willing to jump, not looking for the excuses that, hey man, you don't know proper English, these are you as business owners, who are you to talk with these people about business? And so up until the point that I've been able to just simply put all those ideas out of my head, I was just simply procrastinating. Because I'll be honest with you, I was comfortable with my payment of financially, I've been pretty much job servicing construction jobs, and there were some jobs, like one job had been covering me for 2 months. I mean, and like monthly 1 or 2 jobs was like me to do very freaking good, And so eventually what happened is that I just got comfortable. And as soon as we are getting comfortable, we are just accepting where we are at. And that is not good for us, brother. That is not natural for human beings to accept where we are at. Because we have capacities way beyond that thing, We have the capacities way beyond that. And we just simply got to realize that every single time when we are not choosing to be uncomfortable, when we would know what to do, yet we are not choosing to do that, every single time we are paying the price. And the price will be failure. And I've been talking about this topic a lot, but at the end of the day, we're just simply supposed to be doing the hard shit all the time, brother. And just simply doing the hard shit every single time. Just simply doing the hard shit, like nothing else. Just getting out there and doing what is hard, And so if you are willing and able to do that thing, then at the end of the day, we are just growing. And growth can come from discomfort only. And so the actual price that we are paying is even higher, you know, because we're just simply wasting time, because hell knows what we could be doing if we would be really going to the places that we're supposed to be going. And so we do not know that. And because of that, we just simply keep on procrastinating and keep on telling the BS. Because we're just simply comfortable and we can't do that. And the actual problem comes when we are getting comfortable with that thing. The actual problem comes when you're just simply getting to a level where you're just simply putting yourself at a place where it's like, man, you know, I'm good, you know, I'm good here. And so at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm good, you know, like, I've got a good salary, I've got this thing, I got that thing, and I'm just comfortable. And from that point on, decline happens, decline begins. And so that's the place from where we are supposed to be running from, brother. And so this is it for today. I needed to share this because I think that this is something that we're all struggling with, you know? Because again, it's not easy to do the hard things, and it's not easy to be uncomfortable all the time, but that's a place when growth happens, man. It's like, I feel like a piece of shit, to be honest, many days, but those are the days when I'm just, you know that I'm good, you know, I'm good because I'm doing the actual thing that I'm supposed to be doing, you know? And so that means the world for me. So yes, brothers, this is how we roll. It's done.